possible stop that from starting. You give them the chance to do all kind of foolishness, then okay, they take over and over and over. And when you come in to try to stop that, this is too late.
Meanwhile, this resident says the uptick in individuals living in the farm is partly due to Haitian nationals fleeing their country as it continues to experience political and social upheaval stemming from a more than a decade-long economic crisis. There are wars happening all day in Haiti. There's no leader in the country. There are some areas where you can't pass through. When you realize that you can't live in your own country, you'll seek to live elsewhere for the time being. Residents also adding that the lack of employment on the island and in some cases their inability to access jobs have played a part in them not being able to seek housing elsewhere. We can't rent apartments. Things are hard for us. We're just living here in our small homes with our children. If we were working, then it would have been a different outcome. But we're not working. As I spoke with residents here in the Shantytown who are mostly Haitian nationals, they shared with me a long list of reasons as to why they're still living here. Many of them telling me that after being displaced by Hurricane Dorian 3 years ago, this was the only affordable place for them to rebuild in hopes of moving on. Majority of the homes in Marsh Harbor are demolished. There are not much apartments available anymore. Everyone's living in these small homes, and my economic standing doesn't allow me to live somewhere else that's better. Another challenge that residents in the farm continue to face is having to pay thousands of dollars for legal status, this resulting in some of them having to decide between what they consider to be the lesser evil.
They would want to move, they would want to be able to buy property, to be able to do this sort of stuff, but it comes down to what I was showing you. They still have to put in their documents.
I remember last year I paid $6,000+ on my papers. $4,000 for my work permit and $2,000 for my insurance. Sometimes we won't always have a job. We work every other day or every other week. So that results in persons not being able to pay for their work permits the way they should. And that's one of the reasons why we end up living here. And while Shantytown residents admit that they are not in compliance with the law, they maintain that they don't have any other options.
The government saying it's illegal. It is illegal building without the government permission or whatever. It's not. But at the end of the day, if you don't get nowhere to go, and the government don't provide nowhere for you to rent or buy or whatever, so we got to do what we got to do to survive.
Meanwhile, this Abaconian expressing his grievances with Bahamian residents in the Shantytown who, according to immigration authorities, are allegedly harboring undocumented migrants.
The Bahamian people are wrong for doing it because guess what? They're the ones always complaining about it, that the Haitians squatting on land or squatting in their they actually getting money from them. It is not fair.
Now, Janea, that injunction that was initially handed down by the Supreme Court in 2018 and extended in 2021, which orders government to cease and desist all Shantytown demolitions, is still in effect. But authorities contend that they will continue to canvass these areas to apprehend undocumented migrants living in these communities. Reporting live in studio, I'm Jose Atian, sending it back to you, Janelle.